Much, Jennifer, for hopping on. Guys, Jennifer is one of my friends, and we did not know it. We actually, I take that back. We did meet before Plexus.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
And did not realize it until later into Plexus. I saw a picture. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally remember meeting her. But she is a dietitian, and you have your master's in nutrition. Is that correct?
That's right.
Yes. So she knows her stuff. So y'all, thank you so much for taking time to be with us, and y'all get excited and get ready for an awesome Zoom. So take it away.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. It's kind of funny with my background, I will say this, there's a big difference in knowing and doing. So I'm working on the doing. That's why I'm looking like something the cat drug in, because I just left the gym, because I know it takes hard work for me to be healthy, and I'm not going to just rely on my Plexus supplements to keep me healthy. I know it takes a comprehensive approach. So that's what I'm working on. So guys, I encourage you to do the same. We want to help our customers do that, our team members do that. To be healthy, it really does take a comprehensive approach to wellness. That's putting it all together. It's not just sitting back, waiting on that pink drink to work, but it's drinking your water. It's getting exercise. It's reducing stress. It's putting real foods into your body. The Lord put amazing things in our fruits and vegetables here on earth, some amazing cancer and disease fighting compounds. We need to take advantage of that. So that's my little 2 cents as a dietitian. And so I just wanted to, in all vanity, I wanted to explain why I looked this rough. So anyway, I'm so happy to be here with you today. This is one of my favorite subjects. The more time goes on, the more passionate I become, because I see lives being changed every single day. I have been taking these products for 4 years now. I've only been recommending them to people for 3.5. That is too big of a gap, by the way. So I really regret taking so much time to analyze and research, guys. So much of that was tied up into, everybody's going to think badly of me. These products change lives, bottom line. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Who do you know? So I realize there's 2 different types of people on this call right now. There are those that you've been with Plexus for a while. You've been taking these products for some time. You're feeling pretty good. And some things that you may have struggled with previously, you're no longer struggling with. But the more time that goes on, you start to kind of take it for granted. You have forgotten, the memories have diminished a little bit of how bad you used to feel, how much you used to struggle. Because you've been on these products for a while. You've been feeling pretty good for a while. And then I realized there's also some new people on this call. And you're thinking, okay, I'm not quite sure what I got into here, but God, these people are awfully happy. Lord have mercy. What is in that stuff? They're really, really happy. And I need to figure this out, because I'm just not sure these products are for everybody. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who need them, but it's not for everybody. So my goal today is to reignite your passion for our products if you've been with us for a while. And then if you are brand new, I want you to see how many people desperately need these products and how you can help them. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm going to show you my slides. I am also a visual learner. So do you see how many presentations I have open on here? I like to, I have to be able to hear it, but I also want to be able to see it. And so I thought that would help you as well. So this is an awesome product training called Who Do You Know? So I want you to think back. Before Plexus, what did you struggle with? What bothered you every single day? What were you sick and tired of? I want you to remember that. You need to remind yourself of what you felt like before Plexus. Now, my personal story, I didn't suffer from a health condition. I was eating right. I was exercising. Now, I had gone through a period of time where I was really busy taking care of my mom and traveling back and forth to Alabama as she went through her cancer diagnosis. So I had put my my health on the back burner, and I was taking care of everybody else around me. But I will tell you guys that even though I got back on track after I lost my mother, I got back on track with eating right and exercising. I still was struggling with grief and depression, obviously, but putting on a good face, because you got to power through, right? That's what we do as women. We kind of put on a good face, and that's hard to do over time. I was not sleeping at night. I could not sleep good unless I took a medication, not going to the bathroom, crashing in the afternoon, frequent headaches, allergies that would lead to a sinus infection, just, and I was so frustrated because I felt like I'm doing everything right. I'm exercising, I'm eating right. I know what to do. Why am I not feeling better? And so that's why when I saw Celeste post about it on Facebook, my first thought was shame on you. And she knows this, don't worry. My first thought was shame on you. My second thought was, okay, I'm desperate enough to try it because I want to feel better. I'm just not going to tell anybody I'm trying it. So that was a game changer for me because I started feeling better. Guys, I'm completely off of sleep medications. I weaned myself off fairly quickly. Going to the bathroom is no longer an issue. No more frequent headaches, carrying around Excedrin in my purse, just energy all day long. It's such a huge benefit. Tremendous gut health, no more allergies, no more frequent sinus infections. I don't live in the doctor's office anymore. So I love what these products have done for me, but I've been on these products for 4 years. So sometimes I have to remind myself what it used to be like, how I used to feel. So every once in a blue moon, when I do get a headache, I'm like, this is what I used to struggle with. Like usually every other day, I had a pretty severe headache. So remind yourself of what you used to struggle with, okay? But I want you to think about this in terms of you, but also in terms of who do you know? Who do you know that struggles with energy, that struggles with sleep, frequent illness, discomfort, stomach issues, weight management? We're going to go through all of these key categories, and I'm going to show you the products that can help people. Did you know that 1 in 3 people do not have enough energy? 1 in 3. Guess what? I was one of those, and I was doing what I was supposed to do. The number one concern is tiredness and fatigue. So that this is why people in increasing numbers are reaching for those nasty, foul energy drinks. You and I both know how harmful and potentially dangerous these are. Energy drinks, it is the fastest growing market with 25% growth. So people are truly struggling. Here's our products to help with energy: Plexus Slim, Edge, X Factor, BioCleanse, and Accelerator Plus. So let me give you some details on why that is helping with energy. First of all, our cornerstone product, Plexus Slim, gives you that lasting, sustained, natural energy. Why is it doing this? It's doing this because it is helping to stabilize your blood sugar. When your blood sugar is stabilized and you're avoiding those highs and those lows, you simply feel better because your body's working efficiently. You feel pretty crummy. Your energy drops when your blood sugar drops. So it just makes sense, as your blood sugar is stabilized in that fairly narrow range, you're going to feel better. So it does this with some wonderful natural ingredients like chromium and alpha lipoic acid. So it is an amazing, amazing benefit of Plexus Slim. Plexus Edge. Now, this is just a nice little addition supplement because that energy drink market is so big and those things are so dangerous. When I'm teaching about nutrition, I will teach people to look at an ingredient list. And if that ingredient list is really, really, really long and you need a biochemistry degree to decipher that ingredient list, that should be sending off warning flags, okay? Especially if it's a supplement and you can't pronounce any of that and it's such a long, long, long list. That spells scary. So I love the fact that we have a natural, clean energy supplement. It gives healthy, sustained energy, sharper thinking, enhances your concentration and focus, and improves your mood. So it does this with only 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, natural, clean ingredients. Natural caffeine from Coffea robusta, theocrine, and L-theanine. Just a side note about L-theanine, that is the natural ingredient that helps to promote the positive benefits of caffeine while negating or reducing the negative effects of caffeine. So no like jitteriness, okay? Good stuff. Plexus X Factor. Did you know that a lack of energy can simply come from a poor diet and nutrient deficiency? Your body needs essential vitamins and minerals. Nobody has a perfect diet. You just don't. Unless you are growing your own food, raising your own meat, and you have somehow figured out how to live in a bubble, okay? Nobody's perfect. We all need this quote unquote insurance that we're going to get from a multivitamin. It is absolutely essential. So what sets ours apart? You should know this like this by now, okay? X Factor is truly unique and different because it contains aloe from the aloe vera plant. Because of the aloe, your body can break it down and absorb it. Most multivitamins cannot be broken down. Therefore, they cannot be absorbed. So there goes your money down the toilet. Research indicates that because of aloe, it can increase the absorption by over 300%. There is research that validates this, guys. Very, very important. So if you're going to take a multivitamin, Lord have mercy, take a good one. Don't waste your money, right? What about BioCleanse? One of my favorites. It's been a game changer for me and bathroom habits. I'm very, very grateful. I know we start getting a little bit uncomfortable when we talk about it, but the reality is this. It's simply the way God designed your body. He created your body to eliminate waste. If you're not eliminating at least once a day, your body's going to start reabsorbing those harmful toxins. If you're full of crap, you're going to feel like crap, right? So that's just the bottom line. You know this. BioCleanse is that gentle magnesium supplement that's going to help your body detoxify and cleanse. Please understand how overburdened, sluggish, toxic, and overwhelmed our bodies are. We have got to help our body eliminate and detoxify. But even more important is this product is increasing oxygen in your system. A body that is well oxygenated is going to be more resistant to disease. Very, very important. And finally, Accelerator Plus. Accelerator Plus is a fantastic complement. It is not my first go-to when I have a new ambassador or a new customer, but down the road, after I know they're on X Factor and the Triplex, Accelerator Plus can be a great complement because of the ingredient 5-HTP. 5-HTP is a natural ingredient that raises serotonin levels. It helps you feel great. So this is a wonderful supplement. I will say it's not for everybody, but it's definitely worth looking into if someone has been on our products for a while and they need a little bit something extra. So I want you to write down 10 people you know who suffer from a lack of energy. So I want you to have your paper ready. And as I go through this, as I'm talking to you, I want you to be thinking of people who do you know that who suffers from a lack of energy. And then our next segment is sleep. Okay, so you be writing down names. As you're writing down notes, you be writing down names. So at the end of this call, you can have at least 40 to 50 names of people that you know who suffer, people that you can help. Let's talk sleep. This is a big one. Did you know that the most successful people get enough sleep at night? Did you know that? I learned that on Friday at this amazing success event, and it just makes sense. It really affects your brain health when you don't get enough sleep. 83 million people are sleep deprived. According to the CDC, 50% of us do not get the recommended 8 hours of sleep at night. That's why most people are waking up feeling tired. 85% wake up feeling tired. This is a common complaint. You see people talking about it. You see people posting about it on Facebook. Most people are sleep deprived. Guys, sleep is our body's only time to reset and restore. Again, this is going back to how God designed our bodies. We cannot redesign our bodies. Your body must have sleep. But for most of us, this was my big thing. There was just something interfering with that, and I could not get a good night's sleep unless I took something. It was totally a catch-22. So here's our products that help with sleep, and I'm going to tell you why. Plexus Slim, ProBio 5, and Mega X. So Plexus Slim, did you know that there is a correlation between your balanced blood sugar and your natural biorhythms? These two go hand in hand. And also we know when your body works efficiently during the day, your body is better able to reset and restore itself at night. So that is why Plexus Slim helps with sleep. By the way, it's not a coincidence. It's science, guys. It's not a coincidence that when we talk to a room full of people, that all of us Plexus folks are raising our hands because we're sleeping better at night. It's not a coincidence, and it's sure as heck not a placebo effect. Now, what about Plexus ProBio 5? Here's where it really, really gets good into a little bit more of the science, okay? So let's talk about two key hormones, neurotransmitters. One is called serotonin, one is called melatonin. You've heard of melatonin, it's a sleep hormone. You've heard of serotonin. Serotonin is kind of like that feel-good hormone. 95% of serotonin is made in the gut. We know that melatonin is made out of serotonin. Your gut contains 400 times more melatonin than the pineal gland in your brain. So guess what? You want to sleep better, you got to focus on gut health. So it just makes sense as this ProBio 5 is healing your gut. It's restoring the healthy bacteria. It is reducing the overgrowth of the bad. That's going to lend itself to much better sleep because you're healing your gut. So let's look at Mega X. Mega X, it contains omega-3 fatty acids. This can help bring down raised cortisol levels. Now, cortisol has been described as a stress hormone. What is supposed to happen with cortisol? Cortisol is supposed to naturally fall at night. When you're stressed out, when you're not healthy, it is not naturally falling, okay? When it does not naturally fall, your body's not receiving that signal to start relaxing and falling into a deep sleep pattern, okay? So omega-3s can be very helpful because they're bringing down those raised cortisol levels. We also know that omega-3s can increase serotonin, and so that serotonin release. So again, that kind of makes you feel good, makes you relax a little bit. So that's why we love our dynamic duo at night, Mega X and ProBio 5. So guys, here's my tip. Guess where I keep those at night? I don't keep them in the kitchen, because I don't sleep in the kitchen. I keep them on my nightstand. No matter where I go, when I travel, those two are on my nightstand. That way, when I'm going to turn off the light, I got to take it right now. So I want you to write down the names of 10 people you know that cannot sleep. Okay, let's talk about frequent illness. Who do you know that has kids? That's a lot of people. Who do you know that has been living in the doctor's office this past cold and flu season? By the way, we're probably on the tail end of it. I was asking a nurse practitioner the other day. A vast majority of people struggle with frequent illness. What typically ensues is a doctor visit, and medications are prescribed, and then you get you start feeling better for about 2-3 weeks, and then lo and behold, you get sick again. So it's this never-ending cycle. At least that's how it was for me 4 years ago, not anymore. 70 to 80% of our immune function comes from our gut, our gastrointestinal system. So you want to stop getting sick, You've got to heal the gut. Guys, it's just the way our body was designed. God designed our body to fight, okay? But our bodies are so overburdened with bad organisms that it can't fight. Anytime you've got an overgrowth of the bad and not enough of the good, your immune function is weakened. We got to shift that ratio. Healthy bacteria literally fights for your body, okay? Those are your soldiers. Most of us don't have enough soldiers, and we've got an overgrowth of the enemy. So does that make sense? Here's our products that can help boost immunity. Probio 5, X Factor, Ease, and Ease Nerve Health. So let's naturally boost our immune function. Remember, most of that immune function comes from your gut. So when we talk about healing your gut, and remember, this is a word that I'm using. I use this word loosely because that is not a word we want to use as we're posting. You know, anytime you start throwing out the word healing, it sends out red flags, right? We cannot talk about prevention, cure, or treatment of disease. So if we say we heal something, I use that term loosely, but I want you to understand how important the gut is and what we're doing. When I say the word heal the gut, we're bringing it into better balance. We're restoring the healthy bacteria with 5 different bacterial strains, and we're providing enzymes. Those enzymes help to attack the nasty overgrowth of fungus and yeast and other bad organisms so that your body can break it down and get rid of it. So you see, we're restoring the good, reducing the bad. It's as simple as that. Do you need to know the names of all 5? No, you don't. Do you need to know the names of the enzymes? No, you don't. You do need to know it has enzymes, okay? Most people don't care about the science. They just don't. Please take it from me. Please trust me on this. Vast majority of people don't care about the science. Here's what they are concerned about. Number 1, will it work for me? Number 2, what makes it unique and different? So you need to be able to speak to what makes it unique and different. The enzymes truly set it apart. But I will tell you, the diversity of the bacterial strains is very important as well. It also contains grapeseed extract, vitamin C, and vitamin B6, which are absolutely crucial for immune function and can have antifungal properties. So most illnesses have an inflammatory component. So Plexus Ease is not one that you would typically think of when you get sick, right? Well, let's start thinking differently. Let's start thinking naturally. These are natural products that are bringing down inflammation. Plexus Ease contains ETA-ROL, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It also contains very powerful enzymes like serrapeptase and bromelain. Bromelain is from pineapple, so it's a very, very powerful enzyme. So who do you know that gets sick all the time? Write down 5 to 10 names real quick. Who do you know that gets sick? Let's talk discomfort. Now, I use the word discomfort because pain is actually a diagnosis, and we're really careful about diagnoses because the FDA frowns upon that. So we're going to respect that. But I think you and I would both agree that discomfort is not a strong enough word to coincide with pain, right? But I want you to understand what I'm talking about. 76 to 100 million Americans suffer with discomfort daily. This is devastating because it really interferes with their quality of life, and it holds them back from enjoying their life to the fullest. So who do you know that suffers? By the way, most people are suffering in silence. You may not even realize it because there is such shame that is associated with pain and discomfort. They feel guilty. They feel like they've done something to bring this upon themselves. They might be hooked on pain meds, and there is shame and embarrassment that goes along with that. But there is something that's holding them back from enjoying life to the fullest. Can you help these people? You better believe it. Our products that can help with discomfort: ease, slim, mega X, and nerve health. So the reason why Plexus Slim helps with discomfort is because it contains alpha lipoic acid. Alpha lipoic acid is a natural anti-inflammatory. Mega X contains omega fatty acids. These are very, very powerful anti-inflammatories. Very, very powerful. When it comes to omega fatty acids, y'all, the research is absolutely astounding in all areas of health, okay? Brain health, cardiovascular health, pain and discomfort. I mean, Lord have mercy. The problem is that, most doctors will recommend an omega fatty acid supplement. Most of them just say fish oil, right? The problem is that when someone goes to buy a fish oil supplement, they're all pumped up. They're like, okay, I'm going to do this. My doctor recommended it. They take it 1 or 2 times. They burp up fish all day, and then that supplement sits on their kitchen counter. You and I both know that nothing can work for you if it's sitting on your kitchen counter. This one is completely plant-based, so no fishy burps. Ease is our natural pain relief line. Ease contains that wonderful, powerful ingredient from the New Zealand green-lipped mussel. It's a very powerful anti-inflammatory. Ease Nerve Health is a one-of-a-kind, unique blend of herbs and vitamins and anti-inflammatories and enzymes for those who suffer from nerve discomfort. Just so you know, there is nothing like Ease Nerve Health anywhere. If you know of someone who suffers from nerve discomfort, you need to offer this to them, okay? And see if it works for them. Guys, it's a game changer for a lot of different people. It is stimulating the nerve growth factor. When you stimulate the nerve growth factor, that can regenerate damaged nerves. And also it is increasing the blood supply to those tiny little vessels that feed the nerve fibers. A pain management doctor created both of these, Ease and Ease Nerve. And actually, he created those to be utilized together. So try to get your folks to utilize those together. And again, if it doesn't work for somebody, they can take advantage of the money-back guarantee, but they need to give it a good try. You would be surprised at how many people are hooked on pain meds. It is devastating. So who do you know that suffers? Who do you know that suffers from discomfort? What about stomach issues? I want you to start writing down the names of those people that they can't even go out to eat without running to the restroom. No matter where they go, they know exactly where the restroom is because things go straight through them, and that's no way to live, right? That is no way to live. Who do you know that constantly has issues with their stomach? What does it take to have a healthy gut? You've heard me say it before. 80% good, healthy bacteria, 20% bad organisms like fungus and yeast. Most people, this is reversed. So the Plexus products that help with gut health, guys, you know this: Probio 5, BioCleanse, X Factor, and Ease. You've heard me say it before, Probio 5, the best probiotic on the market. Again, what makes it unique and different is that it has the enzymes. Those enzymes are reducing the nasty overgrowth. At the same time, it's restoring the healthy bacteria. I also want you to understand the role this plays with nutrient absorption. Even if someone is eating a 110% clean diet, like they've got it going on, they are so focused, they're eating those good, nutritious foods. If their gut's not healthy, you can't absorb the nutrients in those amazing clean foods. You've got to heal the gut, and it is an ongoing process. I'm not going to take Probio 5 for a little while and then stop, because that doesn't make sense. This is something my body needs every single day. More and more doctors are recommending probiotics. Guess who has the best? We're at the cutting edge. Y'all, we are at the precipice of tremendous, crazy, stupid growth, and we need to get prepared. We need to know what we have and have belief in our products. what goes right along with Probio 5 is BioCleanse, because Probio 5 is killing off that nasty overgrowth. BioCleanse is going to help like sweep it up and sweep it out. It is a gentle magnesium supplement, and it is absolutely amazing. That's why we love our triplex combo. X Factor. So I know we're talking about stomach issues, so why would I bring up X Factor? It's because of the aloe. There's wonderful evidence that points to the fact that aloe from the aloe vera plant is very healing. It's very, very soothing to the gut. Also, aloe increases nutrient absorption. So it just all goes together. I thought this was really interesting because as I prepared for this presentation that I did April the 1st, I was looking at what some jewels were saying, and a lot of folks had dealt with the stomach bug, the dreaded stomach virus that their kids would bring home from school. And several people had used Plexus Ease, and I was like, that's just kind of interesting. But it's for two reasons. First of all, it's the powerful anti-inflammatories, but it's also the enzymes, and those enzymes help to break down proteins, and so that can be very, very beneficial with kind of stomach bug type stuff. So write down the names of 5 to 10 people that suffer from stomach issues. Last category. How many times have you heard somebody say, I've got to lose weight? I've got to lose weight. Summer's coming. I'm so sick of being this size. Like, I've got to do something. It's time. It's time. It's time. Obesity's on the rise. Guys, we know this, but here's the thing, and here's what I have found. People get overwhelmed at the thought of losing weight. All of us, me included, we want a quick fix. We really do. We live in a microwave society. We want it now, right? We just want that quick fix. Plexus is not a quick fix. It takes a comprehensive approach. Okay, that's why I started off the call talking about this. But what I have seen and what I love and what makes me so proud about this company and about these supplements is that it's just a tool, but it's a catalyst. I like that word even better. It is a catalyst, because what happens is that people start to feel better. They sleep good at night. They have this nice sustained energy during the day, and they're like, you know what? I don't feel like taking a nap when I get home from work. I can take a walk. So they take a walk. They find that they're craving they're craving healthier things. That sugar, that chocolate is just not that appealing. And wait a minute, I just feel like drinking water all the time. This is so weird. So they start to make those healthy changes because Plexus is serving as that catalyst. You got to get on the catalyst in the first place. I don't want to try to do this without supplements. I tried to do that. I wasn't sleeping at night. I wasn't losing the weight. I didn't feel good during the day. I was getting sick all the time. We have got to take a comprehensive approach. Your people need Plexus. So who do you know that needs to lose weight? Our weight management products are the best of the best, but it takes a comprehensive approach. So the triplex combo of Plexus Slim, Probio 5, and BioCleanse, that's my go-to. That's what I start people on if they want to lose weight. I love Block, P96, Accelerator Plus, and Boost. So those are our weight management products. So let's get into that just a little bit as we wrap it up. Plexus Slim, guys, the bottom line is this. It's just bringing the body into better balance. It's helping your body work efficiently. When that body works efficiently, it is naturally turning to fat stores as a means of burning that fat for energy. Okay, that is it. So we see that Plexus Slim is this wonderful fat burning catalyst, and it helps us make better choices too. It gives us energy. It's reducing inflammation. So absolutely wonderful. What else? So anytime I'm working with somebody on losing weight, even going back to before Plexus, I would look for obstacles. Okay, what is the obstacle? What's the hindrance here? What is keeping them from losing weight? So I will tell you that one of the biggest obstacles I see to people losing weight is an unhealthy gut. Again, even if you've made those healthy changes, you're eating those super clean, nutritious foods, If your gut's not healthy, you're not even absorbing them. By the way, you can take the best products in the whole wide world. If your gut's not healthy, you can't absorb those supplements. So let's eliminate that from the very beginning. Let's attack it head on. That's why we start with the triplex combo of Plexus Slam, Probio 5, and BioCleanse. Let's heal that gut from the very beginning. Now, here's the deal. I talk a lot about we got to eat nutritious foods, but nobody's perfect. We have kids, we have busy schedules, we have amazing, social gatherings that we go to, family gatherings, birthday parties, holidays. There's those occasions where you're going to be overindulging just a little bit. So let's use the best tool. And let's block some of those starches and sugars, okay? That is what block is for. It is blocking up to 48% of your starch and your sugar. It's a powerful tool. Now, it is not an excuse to go nuts every single day and eat junk and say, well, I took my block. No, it's just the perfect tool for the occasional splurge, right? Because we live in the real world and we're not going to be perfect. So this is great for the occasional splurge. Now, I talked about hindrances or obstacles. One of the obstacles that I've always seen with people as they're trying to lose weight is skipping meals. That's a huge no-no. A big no-no. You do not skip meals, okay? It sends your body into a tailspin. It is the best way to mess up your metabolism, mess up your blood sugar. So I will tell you that P96 is a perfect way to ensure that you're not skipping a meal and you're getting the essential protein that your body needs. Your body needs protein at every single meal. So I'm not really big on meal replacements. But for instance, if you're a breakfast skipper, don't be a breakfast skipper. Utilize something like P96. Take advantage of the wonderful coconut milk. You're getting healthy fat. Put some spinach in there. Put some berries in there. You're getting some great nutrition. I personally love the vanilla, and sometimes I will put my Slim in there too. It tastes like a vanilla cupcake to me at that point. I mean, delicious. So it's a wonderful fat burning protein shake, and it's much better than skipping breakfast, right? Let's talk about Accelerator Plus and Boost. Now, you notice this is at the very bottom of my list because I'm going to be smart. I'm going to make sure that I start off with the best of the best. I want them to heal their gut first. Let's eliminate the obstacle of a healthy gut. I'm going to make sure we're using block. I'm going to make sure that we're not skipping meals and we're getting enough protein. And then if they're still, having trouble, or if we've reached a plateau, we need to get over a plateau, Accelerator Plus and Boost can be utilized. So Accelerator Plus is going to increase your metabolism. So guess what? It's going to take a while. Okay. It's not going to be a quick fix or an overnight fix. It is giving you that 5-HTP that's increasing your serotonin levels. So Accelerator Plus can be a nice complement. It's increasing your metabolism. Boost is a thermogenic. So that means it's increasing your body's fat burning capability. I'm going to tell you, most of my folks have not been super pleased with Boost. And that's what I'm hearing across the board. Boost seems to be favored by those who are more of our extreme athletes. They use it as a pre-workout. So I just want you to be aware of that. Again, these are not my go-tos, guys. I mean, I'm going to everything else first. Even when someone's trying to lose weight, I want to make sure they're on X Factor. Okay, so and then now, there's evidence about omega-3s and weight loss. Lord have mercy. So these are at the bottom of the list for a reason. And we know we are going to take that comprehensive approach. So, oh my word. Did I repeat myself over and over and over and over? You think that was on purpose? You better believe it. Guys, maybe, just maybe, because these products are addressing the root of the problem, it's not only solving one issue, but a lot of different issues. we're on to something here. There's a reason this company is growing the way it is. Because when you address the root of the problem, you're going to have a lot of health success. The triplex combo is the best place to start because that dynamic trio is addressing the three most common root problems of blood sugar instability, poor gut health, and inflammation. So here's the deal. It's up to you. This is what it's all about. You've got to help yourself. If I want to take good care of my body, if I want to take good care of my family, I can't do that unless I take care of myself first. I've got 2 kids. I've got a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old. I got to take care of me first so that I can better take care of them. Otherwise, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to end up getting sick and they're going to take care of me. That doesn't make much sense. There's a reason why when you're flying, it's the airplane example, you secure your own oxygen mask before you help someone next to you, right? You've got to help yourself first. I want you to be empowered. You take your health in your own hands. Do not wait on a doctor. Do not wait on a friend. Do not wait on your upline. Don't wait on anybody else to say, hey, you need to do this. You get after it, okay? You find the routine that works for you. You take your products every single day. You help yourself. This is up to you, okay? I want you to be empowered. I want you to feel good because when you feel good, guess what? Everybody in your family benefits. I'm a lot easier to live with when I'm being consistent with my Plexus supplements. I'm getting my exercise. I'm doing something to reduce stress. I'm a lot more pleasant mama to be around. It just makes sense. As you're helping yourself, I want you to help your family. Guys, we're in trouble. We live in a toxic environment. And I have a really good feeling most of you are just like me. When you start looking at your family medical history and adding up all of those diagnoses that you could be faced with, it scares you. By the way, let me tell you, it should scare you. I'm scared. That is why I started these supplements in the first place, because after losing my mom, I thought, here we go. That's just adding to the diagnoses that we already had in our family medical history. I'm going to equip and empower my body to fight. It's all about prevention. And I'm going to help my family be healthy. I'm not going to sit here like in a little bubble, in a little box. It's not going to happen to us. I want my family to be healthy. And here's the final component. I'm going to help other people. I know this can help others. The science adds up. You don't have to be able to explain the science. Let me just tell you, the science is there. The science is solid. But do you have a desire to help others? If you don't share these products, you're being selfish. Bottom line, you're being selfish. Get out there and help somebody. You know somebody who's suffering. You know somebody who's struggling. We went through all of these major issues. Those are the main ones, okay? We didn't even get into specific disease states. It starts with you. So you can do this. You can change the lives of those around you. So that is this little product training. Thank y'all so much for letting me share with you. I'm trying to look at some of these comments real quick.
It was amazing. Like, my phone is blowing up. People were like, this is the best Zoom we've ever done. I knew that. I knew everybody would think that. You, like I said, I mean, you just have a way of saying it that makes like the normal person like me totally understand it. And so, I mean, really, I have like 3 pages of notes and I've heard you do this, so I learn something new every time, and it does. It makes you think. I mean, we have something that people need, and that's what I tell people all the time. I was when I first started, like, embarrassed to start sharing, not because I was embarrassed to share the products, but because I didn't want people, what were people going to think of me? Like, were they going to unfriend me? Were they going to talk bad about me because I'm selling these products? Well, now I've totally changed. Like, we can't be embarrassed or ashamed. We can't be scared to share. We should be proud of what we have, because we do have products that truly are changing people's lives, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, All right. Well, and I didn't even say this. Like Jennifer's an Emerald ambassador. She's awesome, y'all. She's so good. So y'all should follow her. She probably has her friends, like her friends list is probably already all taken, but follow her because she does. I go watch, if I'm having questions or if I need a post, I'll go read something she says so I can get new ideas because she has the facts and she understands it. I mean, the coolest thing, this is the funniest thing. We did this training together. When was that? Was that just a couple weeks ago? So we were in Coppell.
I think April the 1st, yeah.
So this month, and Jennifer had just gotten back from Arizona, and she got to meet with our product department and like the doctors and all those people, yeah. And so it was me, and I think it was Laura Cloud, wasn't it? And I was like, okay, so now this was my question to her. I said, after meeting our product department and developers and all of that, like, do you feel more passionate about these products? Are you more skeptical? And I mean, y'all, we tried to take a picture of her. We had to redo because she was like, oh my, like I can't even do it. I can't do it justice. She's like, oh my gosh, y'all, like we are in the most amazing company with the most amazing products and developers, and there's so much to come. Our future is huge. So keep pushing and hang on tight, right? You tell them. You're the one that saw them. You tell them what your thoughts on that.
I just, first of all, I don't know how many of you have had a chance to go to our corporate office. I think there's some things that stand out at me. First of all, being there, you see, you get our culture. People at our corporate office, they love working for Plexus. They love working together. They love us. Like being an ambassador and going to our corporate office, like they treat you like a rock star. Everybody's saying, thank you. It's so good to meet you. Like the culture that we have is truly amazing. But again, we talk about how unique and different our products are. But y'all, from a company standpoint, from a business opportunity standpoint, everything we do is unique and different. So I just loved being there and talking to several of our executives and several of our teams. And I mean, they were like listening and taking notes, and they're just so invested and they want to give us everything we need. In fact, Alec Clark said, he said, we just want to like remove the obstacles and like just step back and let y'all go. And I think that's tremendous. So they are working so hard to put the right things in place. So I got a chance, because I kept asking, I got a chance to meet two of the scientists. And for y'all who know me, like I was trying to be on my best behavior because I was in that like giddy, and I didn't want to come across as like a big dork, but like I wanted to jump up and down and like bear hug, but I thought they don't know me well enough and that might like turn them off a little bit. So I was like, okay, Jennifer, breathe, like calm down, just act like you're halfway intelligent and not this, like giddy schoolgirl, like dork. So I loved meeting them. I got to sit down and talk to them. I couldn't go in the lab because evidently they had some stuff out. But I loved hearing their input. And y'all, decisions are not made lightly. Decisions are not made easily. I'll tell you what I have come to really respect about Plexus over the years, because every single time we get a new product, I'm skeptical. And it's okay. I feel like it's my responsibility to be skeptical. But I am learning a very valuable lesson, because when we get something new, it's not like, hey, we're just going to try this. We'll just see if it works. No. Every time we get something new, it is truly so unique, so different, completely set apart from everything else that's out there. Y'all, that just makes good business sense. Why in the world would you come out with a product that's similar to what somebody else has? It doesn't make good business sense. So I love kind of hearing the backside and seeing the backside. So if you guys does anybody have a catalog available? I want to show you the marriage between like marketing and our product development.
I have one right here.
Okay. Okay, so turn to one of the product pages. Look at the very, very bottom. If you will show that, you will see they have scientific references at the bottom. So look at the very bottom. Yeah, hold up a little bit more. See that tiny print? That is referencing, go over a little bit. Yes. Okay. See, that's referencing our clinical study. If you go to other pages, like on the page for X Factor, you're going to see the scientific reference of the research study that looked at aloe vera and how it increased absorption rates. So if you are talking to somebody that is a big skeptic, okay, they want to talk scientific references, look at that. It's right there. Even for somebody who's not scientific minded, just kind of point it out to them real quick because it just lends validity. So I think we're going to see more of this beautiful marriage between marketing and the science product development side. I think it's amazing. One of the things the scientist said is, and he was our lead product development scientist, and he was saying that he had worked for another company. I won't tell you what company, but it's a company that has literally like 100 products. And the way they operate is they basically just kind of shove something to market really quick and just kind of see if it works. Like they don't put any forethought into it. They don't do their research. It's not vetted out. Okay. It's just more of, hey, we'll just throw this out there and we'll see if we can get a tiny bit of market share. Okay. Our company's not like that. So as they go out and they're looking for new products, so much goes into that, so much science. There's so much being done on the back end. And the direction of this company is so solid. It blows my mind. So I'm just really excited. I was just giddy to meet the scientists. And I know for a fact our scientists are going to be at convention. So it'll be interesting to see how they're kind of woven in. So.
Okay, so let me ask you one more question now about products. Are you excited about the big reveal? We were talking about this earlier. Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm all over the place because I have my theories, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just excited.
Your theory? I don't have a theory. I'm like so all over the place. I have no clue. I have no clue what it is.
I'm just wondering if Slim is going to be slightly reformulated.
I don't know. She doesn't know, guys. Don't quote her on that.
Oh my God, don't. You shouldn't have asked me that, Beth. You should not have asked me that.
Okay, well, rewind. We didn't ask her that. But she doesn't know, y'all. Like, seriously?
I don't know, y'all. That's just my, I have nothing to base that on.
Figure it out. We have no clue. I don't know who knows, but we do not know. But
no, we don't know. I know Celeste knows, and I have tried to get it out of her, Beth. I have tried and tried.
She won't. No.
Well, she signed a confidentiality agreement. She can.
Yeah. There's like probably a handful of people that know and they cannot tell and they are not telling. And usually we can kind of finagle stuff, but no. Nobody's talking. We don't know. I mean, we are all coming up with our own theories on our own by like watching the same videos y'all are.
I don't know. I just have a feeling it'll be good. One of the clues we've been given had something to do with science. The one from Cindy Latham, said something about science. That kind of makes me giddy. I don't know if we're getting maybe a brand new distribution center to help with shipping, faster shipping.
I don't think they would send everybody in for that. Like that could be announced at convention. You know what I mean? I don't think they'd have to come in for that. I don't think that's a theory. Lots of people think that is what it is. And maybe it is, but I don't think it is.
All I know, here's my opinion. No matter what it is, it's important for us to understand, y'all, this is the beginning. We will be the health and wellness company. We're not going to be one of them. We're going to be the health and wellness company. We're laying that solid groundwork. It takes a long time to lay that solid foundation. We're not building a foundation on shifting sands, products that aren't that good, but are good for some people, yada, yada, yada. This is, y'all, very solid foundation. They're taking the time to lay the groundwork like it needs to be laid so that we can be that legacy company. So this is going in tremendous directions.
Which is so cool. I mean, y'all, we are part of the foundation of a legacy company. I mean, crazy. Think about companies that have been around forever. I promise half of them. I mean, let's think of like, not even a network marketing company. Think of like Nordstrom. They didn't talk to their people who worked there at the beginning to figure out what they needed to do. I'm not knocking Nordstrom. It's like my favorite store. I'm just saying, like, they listen to us. They care about us. They want this to be a legacy company for our families, for theirs as well, but for our families. They are family first all the way, right? So anyways, I mean, we are off on a way tangent. I'm sorry. Like, this is like the best Zoom ever. Seriously, everybody's talking about it, but this company is amazing. So, and we have amazing friends like this, right? That's the coolest part of all of it. I mean, there's so many cool parts, but just the friendships that we've made and the one Plexus. I mean, Jennifer's not on my team. She's my sideline. She's Celeste level 1, just like I am. And she took an hour out of her day to come spend with our team. And that's just amazing. And she's my friend. So anyway.
I'll see you tonight.
I know.
I promise I will look better.
Well, me too, because I'm like under here, just like sweaty hair and all that. So anyways, we'll all look different tonight. So thank you. Thank y'all for being on. Remember, no Zoom next week because we're doing our Diamond documentary. Super excited about that. I don't even know what those are going to look like. They're changing them. So that's exciting. And anyways, thanks y'all. Thanks for being on.
Hang on, Beth. Let me address Kelly Miller real quick. There's really no good way. Instead of talking about the blood-brain barrier, Kelly's asking about serotonin in your gut affects our brain. Okay, forget blood-brain barrier. Why are we talking about blood-brain barrier? Here's the way it's been explained by Becky Page. So if you want to go look for some of her resources, because she's a counselor, there is a superhighway that runs between the brain and the gut. The gut has been described as our second brain, but that superhighway that runs between the two is called the vagus nerve. That is home to trillions of bacteria. So if your gut is not healthy, your brain can't be healthy. And guys, I will tell you, I just heard, I'm totally geeking out over this too. Because on Friday I heard Dr. Daniel Amen. So Kelly, go look up some of his YouTube stuff. Dr. Daniel Amen did a lot of the brain imaging studies, like after the NFL and the concussion stuff. But he talks about the brain and what affects the brain, how obesity affects the brain, how inflammation affects the brain. And so, like, why do we act like everything is separate? It all works together. So I wanted to make sure that y'all look at that. Okay. So I won't get into all the details, but we cannot act like these two are separate. There's a superhighway that runs between the two called the vagus nerve. So,
well, and I watched, I'm sure that some of them watch. I posted it on the Rock the Pink last week. I think it was last week where they had the
naturopath.
Yes, and she is a doctor for, is it called GAPS? Is that what it's called? GAPS or but it's gut. Is that what it's called? Did I mess that up? It's gut. It's how your brain and gut relate. So, and she said, y'all go watch that. It's on our team page. I put it on there, but she talked about how she would only have people take their probiotic that required a doctor to, I guess, prescribe it.
Yeah.
And that she now takes ours because of a personal reason. I was like amazed at her story. Did you get to listen to that?
I've listened to part of it. I've got to listen to the other part of it.
It's really good, but that's so good. That is what she's like certified in, is like the gut brain. I think it's called a GAPS doctor, but she's certified in that area. So anyways, it's cool. We have some cool people with us in this Plexus journey for sure. So, okay, well guys, thank y'all. Thank you. Kimberly, I can't remember her name. She's on my team page. She did the Rock the Pink, I believe it was last week. I can repost it.
It was like Hugin. It's like Jessica Hugin.
Yeah, I can't remember. It wasn't easy
something.
I'll repost it on the team page at the top, so y'all can see it again. But it is recorded and it's worthwhile to listen to. The other thing is, I want to challenge you to make every one of your level ones and every one of their level ones watch this video today. Okay? Because it was great. So anyways, y'all have a great Monday. I hope to see some of y'all in Dallas tonight.
Yes, I'll see y'all soon.
Bye. Bye.